Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is almost 6 o'clock, and I'm out here on I-69, my way to Fishers Community North Hospital. I will be job shadowing under a diabetes specialist today, diabetes educator, and yeah, so you know me, always on the go, it seems like. Traveling, like I said in one of my last videos, is a common thread within my life. And I mean, I enjoy traveling, so this is awesome, I think. But so in regards to diabetes, I think that in nutrition and dietetics, there's always something that is like a very trendy topic of the time, or one of the more prevalent issues that professionals in the field are trying to remedy, and professionals in the field are really trying to work to help, and diabetes is definitely one of those things. And I know that diabetes is something very near and dear to my heart, with just different people that I've known over the years, and family members and close friends, and just the ways that I've seen it really shape a person's lifestyle, a person's life in general, cause them a lot more stress at times, cause them a lot more burden, a lot more pressure. And then again, I've also seen it encourage others to embrace a healthier lifestyle, to take that extra walk throughout the evening, take the extra walk in the middle of the day on their lunch break from work. And there's a lot of different things involved with diabetes, and of course there's type 1 and type 2, and everyone understands well, maybe a lot of people don't understand, but the hormonal release with the pancreas and insulin and glucose, and how it's the blood sugar regulation in the body that is needed, and that's all thanks to hormone release like insulin and glucagon in the body, and just trying to maintain proper function. And it's crazy how unique our human bodies are, and the fact that we are so finite and explicit about what we want for our blood glucose levels, for our blood pressure, for our cell membranes, for the cellular fluid of sodium and potassium and calcium. And we have such a very explicit field that our bodies would like best, and just trying to make the ends meet at the end of the day through nutrition and metabolism, and utilize food as medicine, and just try to give our bodies the best chance to fight off disease, the best chance to live as long as we can, the best chance to live without inflammation and no pain, and just enjoy life. I mean, as a future dietitian, a lot of things that we always talk about is improving the lives of individuals, families, and communities, and there's no other better way to do that than to improve the quality of life of an individual, who then can step into their family, improving their experiences within their own family, and then being able to be not a worthy citizen, but a worthwhile role as a citizen in a community, being able to actually engage in that community and experience that community for all it's worth, being able to walk to work, or ride your bike to work, or be able to talk with your coworkers. And improving the quality of life for individuals is definitely the top of the list for my motivations in life. And you guys have probably heard me talk about it in the past and everything, but yeah, I'm really motivated for service, really motivated to help others. And so kind of releasing this video about diabetes, not really about diabetes, but it somewhat is. I was just kind of curious about what people had experienced in the past as far as the issues of diabetes, or if anyone watching this video has ever dealt with the complications that diabetes has, whether they have type 1, type 2, or even if anyone has heard of the discussions of type 3 diabetes, and if you want me to go into that at some point during a video, I can. If you want me to kind of explain the mechanisms involved a little bit more, or ways to help care for a diabetes patient, I'm sure I'll be learning a ton today. I'll be at a hospital setting and a clinical setting, and I don't know about you, but a clinical setting to me seems a little overwhelming and a little scary. A lot of times we don't go to a hospital unless, well, there's a problem. And for me, I've never really spent a lot of time in a hospital, and it does seem a little scary, but I think for me, I definitely need to understand the clinical setting. I definitely need to be aware and trained in the clinical setting as a future dietetics professional. But I definitely feel more led to community, more led to functional medicine, autoimmune disease, chronic disease. But then again, I mean, clinical setting is one of the most prevalent opportunities for me to really care for individuals that are dealing with such chronic conditions or autoimmune functions and everything. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to hear from you guys about different ways that you've experienced diabetes, whether or not you have family members, friends that have diabetes or pre-diabetes, and any of the health issues involved in that. And honestly, I'd love to hear some of the struggles, some of the challenges, especially with like food and nutrition, and what it really has amounted to for everyone involved, whether or not it's been difficult to try to figure out what kind of fruits you can or cannot eat, or supposedly can or cannot eat, whether or not you've experienced like misinformation on the internet, whether it's hard to really reach out to a dietitian or healthcare worker who can guide you in nutrition, education. I mean, a lot of times with health complications in the hospital setting or anything, there's just like a sign off for a prescription and then recommendations for food and nutrition. Yeah, as a dietetics professional in the future, I understand that food can be medicine and that there is a lot that can be done utilizing nutrition. Yeah, the hands of a dietitian are somewhat fixed because of certain political healthcare points as far as what the dietetics professional can do versus a medical doctor, and hopefully those legislative policy things are changing here soon. But I would love to hear your guys' experiences with diabetes, and specifically on the challenges involved in that, and the all the realms of thought as far as what you've heard, what you've been told, ways to remedy the issues of diabetes, ways to decrease the blood glucose fluctuations throughout the day, maybe your common successes or your common pitfalls in that, and just help me understand where consumers are at these days, where common patients are at. Because for me, as I approach this clinical setting here at Community North and start to learn more about caring for a diabetes patient, start to care for individuals in a greater way, I'd love to understand where the audience is at, where common people are at regarding the issue, so I can step into my career with a better understanding of how to meet the audience and how to care for them and how to prepare educational materials and meet them where they're at, especially with doing nutrition counseling or working as a consultant down the road. Just really trying to work with individuals, building up their ability to care for themselves and feed in positive nutrition behaviors, diet regimen into their normal everyday life or lifestyle behavior changes to really just help improve their life and improve their quality of well-being, and so they can step into their families and into their communities and just really be striving for life. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help other people, and so it helped me help other people if you help me understand the experiences that you've had or that you've heard other people have, or questions that you have. Anything that you would love to share regarding diabetes. I mean, I'm all ears. I definitely want to hear from you guys. I definitely think that utilizing technology to open up discussions has been something that I've seen showcased in my life a lot in the last few years as I've listened to podcasts and started to watch YouTube videos and listen to audio tracks and audio books, and been following practitioners around the nation and utilizing social media to try to follow up with the latest trends and topics of what health leaders are doing around the nation and around the world. And for me personally, trying to really figure out how to utilize the source of technology and the source of social media to reach as many people as I can to improve the lives of those around me and really be a good steward of what the Lord's given me here in this life, of a life full of so many blessings and a life full of so many people to live life with and learn from and really be cared for and be able to give back to others in a great way. And that's what I want to do with you guys, and there's no better way to do that than to hear from you. That way I can better understand where you're at and better design videos and educational materials and audio tracks and engage in conversations that you guys need and you guys would like to have, and for me to be able to learn from such a vast audience and broad opportunity to engage with tens, hundreds, even thousands of people down the road with technology, and just really being able to care for people. I mean, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. So I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to sign off here in a minute. I'm on my way to Fishers for job shadowing with a diabetes specialist, diabetes education. Love to hear from you guys. Shout out to BJ Hess yesterday from former CEO, maybe not CEO, but executive director of Aero Technologies, visiting Ball State, being able to live out her faith at work. Amazing opportunity to hear from her. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for listening. If you haven't checked out my latest blog post, I'd encourage you to do that. It kind of speaks a little bit to what I've been up to this last semester, kind of what I've been up to in my life, and some great things that I'm going to be involved in here coming this summer, and great things that I'll be involved in going forward in my life and career. And definitely could not have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. Just have an amazing day, and just know that I'm here to care for you guys and just really love you inside and out. See ya.